This is the MVP show live from Boca Raton, Florida. Trying to copy my guy Colin from The Herd.
That was so good.
That
was so good.
It was kind of like The Herd.
You should tell your date who gave you that intro that was a great intro.
She will most likely not watch the podcast. We're not sure.
What's her fake name?
Well, we have to talk about my article later.
Becky looked great.
Becky looked great.
Becky
All right.
did a great job on the intro.
We let's move on because we have some apparently sandwiches coming from What's Up. I can't even see the shirt
Becky
today.
Steinberg.
I really hope we have some sandwiches coming today.
I also got some empanadas for you, too.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry for the lack of costumes. Matt is a Boston sports fan, and I'm just...
Can I throw myself on the...
Yeah.
Is that all right? What's up, everybody?
Oh,
Look, he looks great today.
Oh, look at
Halloween.
On back there.
Oh, shit.
She made her debut. She made her podcast Junkie's debut.
Oh, my God. All right. Ben, let's get the timer up so I stay on time today. I know we're short on time, but we're going to have great sandwiches. Mons, how you feeling after another... your Patriots won, correct?
I feel great after another Patriots W.
Okay.
Feel awesome.
Well, we have a very special guest today. We have Seeing Green Bets calling in from Dub Club office in Chicago, Illinois. Seeing Green, how we doing today, brother?
Amazing. How are you doing?
Good. I love the studio setup. I know Ben appreciates the good studio setup here.
Dub Club doing a good job taking care of their clients, huh?
Yeah. Where's our Winnable studio?
I don't know.
Dan, where's the
Winnable studio?
I don't know. It might be the Winnable studio here. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Ben.
Shout out Dub Club.
Shout out Ben for looking like Jon Snow today.
When's Make Vegas pay a free agent again?
I don't know.
Gonna have to do some negotiating.
But Seeing Green. So, when did you actually found and start, selling your picks?
So a few years ago, I began the process of developing models for the NBA, and it took a few years to get them to be as good as they are today. But after about a year of hitting these player props at about 70%, I said, I'm going to start selling this because this is going to be valuable to a lot of people who could use this model and the plays from it to profit. So then last year, I began selling those plays, and we've done really well. So this is year 2, and looking forward to even more growth and more profitability than we've had even in our first year.
Awesome. Glad to hear, brother. So going off of the betting side of things, what would you say is your number one betting philosophy or things that you educate your clients on? If there's one takeaway that people want to know from you, what would that be?
Take straights. Parlays are fun, and parlays are sexy. And people love parlays, and they'll, go to a capper and subscribe to their stuff because they'll give parlays. But the way to actually profit in this space is by taking straights. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, we're going to beat CLV about 80% of the time. I'm going to give you EV plays, and we're going to win long-term off straight plays as opposed to parlays. So once in a while, I'll give a parlay for fun. But the main thing people should know if they want to actually profit from sports betting is to take straights and find the ones with value, and you'll already be 10 steps ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, we're with you on that, but we've also had guests on that are very parlay oriented.
We had one capper who loved taking huge favorite parlays and just getting, minus 800.
But that sells though.
It does.
That does sell
because it gives the average Joe what they want. But so when you talk about your model, what type of model are we talking about? Are we not allowed to disclose?
So I have a player points model for the NBA, and then a player yardage, interceptions, completions, pretty much any NFL stat you could bet on. I have a model for that as well.
Beautiful.
So
you found it yourself, or do you work with a team?
No, all myself.
Good for
and
you,
I have
man.
a team of people that help me with Discord, and Dub Club is amazing, so they help me as well. But the models are all mine, and it took years, but it's the greatest decision I ever made was start building models.
Awesome. I love to hear that. Have you ever explored the live betting market at all?
Sometimes we'll, place live bets based on the pregame bets, but a lot of times the one that missed are because of game script or something, happens. And so models can't really predict game script as well as other factors. So I usually avoid going with live models because of that.
Gotcha. I forgot to put it on the doc, but I'm sure you watched a lot of the games. We usually do a recap, which I like to do from last week.
Mm-hmm.
How about my Packers? What about it? What the hell with that comeback there? Was it? Are you surprised?
Oh, definitely.
20 straight completions. I'm trying to trade for Tucker Kraft now.
Yeah, no, it was a great game for your Pack. They they came back and spoiled Rodgers. Rodgers, I guess it wasn't a homecoming because it was in Pitt. But did you see the statement that Aaron said that was the first time, or not first time, but first time in a long time that he had to use a silent count for a home game?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was getting loud in there. I was impressed with the 20 completions. Seeing Green, what were your thoughts on that game and takeaways there? I mean, I think Pittsburgh isn't winning that division after watching that. This is their defense 2 weeks in a row hasn't done anything. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh isn't going to make the playoffs.
I thought the one takeaway from that game was Tucker Kraft.
Yeah,
I
he's a
think
beast.
He solidified himself as potentially a top 3 tight end. I mean, he just looked good. He was getting yards after catch, making tough catches. I mean, the routes he was running, he was getting separation. I thought Tucker Kraft looked phenomenal in that game.
Yeah, he was a beast. Some of the other games just wanted to go through quickly. How about them Jets getting their first win? What a
That was
game!
awesome.
Hilariously that they're running back through the touchdown.
Yeah, not even Justin Fields.
But that game was wild. Sorry about the Giants and Scatterville.
What?
Ben wants to talk about the Giants. He got all giddy there.
I was pretty sad about
Their
that.
second best guy, man.
Yeah,
like they
that
had
was-
neighbors, and
That
then
was super depressing to see. And his
Yeah.
ankles just like.
Scatta boo boo, gotta boo boo.
yeah, he did. He did.
Thanks for laughing. Thanks.
Seeing Green did. What do you think? Do you think the Giants are going to get rid of Dayball? We'll see what Seeing Green's.
After what he's done with Dart, I really don't see how you can get rid of Dayball. I mean, no one projected the Giants to. And just a few weeks ago, they beat the Eagles. In a great game, they looked amazing. And regardless of what happens from the rest of the season, Scadable's hurt. I think, it's going to be a lot tougher to win games. But based on what Dayball's done so far this season, I think it'd be pretty hard to get rid of him.
Yeah,
I agree. I think with losing Malik, losing Scadaboo now, you see how well Dart has looked, and has shown plenty of flashes of playing some very high-level football. I think the 2 wins, Dart and the 2 injuries have probably bought Brian at least one more off season and a few more, one more intro to a new season there. If
I agree.
I'd be shocked if he gets canned. I really would.
I agree with that.
Do I think he is their coach of the future though? No. I think Dart is a great quarterback, handsome fuck, and I think that they're going to find another coach that probably takes them over that hump, probably for the second half of 26 and 27.
All right.
Bill
We'll-
Belichick.
Whoa. Whoa. Are you just saying that to say it, or do you actually think it?
I mean, I think it's possible. I think Bill realizes this year that college may not be for him. The girls, obviously, in college may be for him, but not coaching college. And so I see him potentially coming back. And I think the Giants would be a great team for him to go to with a young quarterback and a defense that really hasn't been all that bad.
Do you think his age would scare the Giants off of hiring him, or would both parties be in agreement like, hey, this is a 2 to 3 year window. We're going all in to get a ring or 2 right now. Let's make it happen. Do you think it would be that kind of agreement?
I don't think they'd really worry about his age. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best, head coach of all time. He definitely wants to make a comeback in the NFL. He's chasing a wins record, I believe. So I think there would definitely be mutual interest there.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Another team I wanted to discuss very quickly. I went to the Chiefs game on Monday. I know you're sick of hearing about it, but it's a lot of fun. Not that game, though. I want to talk about the Atlanta Falcons being on the permanent ban list for Survivor after, again, losing to a crappy team, knocking out a ton of guys in the Survivor pool. I was talking to some guys at the Chiefs game about it. I will never take the Falcons until later in the season for any Survivor year
I
moving
still
forward.
wouldn't touch him.
Ever. They're a terrible organization. I mean, Arthur
You have
Blank
no clue when they're going to show up, when they're not going to show up. Like
They have great food prices, but other than that, I'm not a fan of them. Seeing Green, we were in what's it called, Circa Survivor, and we got eliminated by Atlanta, and then another bunch of people got eliminated by Atlanta. So I just can't stand Atlanta. I just wanted to make that clear to the people. Let me see what other games. No, I mean, it really wasn't a great slate. A lot of blowouts and favorites this week.
favorites,
Weird.
what, 24 and 2?
Man, they've been
25
killing
and
it.
2?
They've been killing it.
I would love to know what the over-under number was, but definitely overs have been crushing at a higher rate than unders as of the last 2 weeks.
I mean,
would say.
the late window, we didn't even get any close games. They were all blowouts.
No, it was
The public the last couple weeks has been doing a lot better than they were the first few weeks of the season. So congrats to all the public guys.
Hey, for right now, but they will.
They'll get used to it.
Yeah, exactly. I just want some closer games, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I know your Patriots got to 6-2, so that was
Yeah,
great
man.
to see. And then I think the one, I don't know if I was shocked about it, but the Ravens with their weird injury report all week saying Lamar's going to play, then he doesn't play. The spread moves down from like 6.5 to 2. I sent it out at 6. It cashed still. They won by 14 against, the Bears with a pretty healthy roster. I mean, are the Bears just not good, or the Ravens just got healthier and their backup is competent enough off a bye for them to win that game by
don't know.
double digits?
I think it was a little bit of a mixture of both. I do think that the Bears are better than a 14-point loss to a Lamar-less Ravens. I think they should have kept that to about a touchdown at least within one score. But I just think the Bears had a flat game and the Ravens played like the Ravens should play.
Off a bye with their guys returning. Seeing Green, what do you think about Baltimore? They're playing tonight, so this episode will be out after that. They're playing at Miami, or our local team here. But what do you think about the Ravens and their playoff chances?
I think if Lamar stays healthy, that's a big factor. But I think if he does stay healthy, I think they're gonna make the playoffs as a wild card. Um, and last week against the Bears, I wouldn't really credit um, the Ravens that much. The Bears had a lot of flags. They didn't look that good. They came out flat. I think this was more of a Bears, failure than a Ravens success. Although I will give Tyler Huntley credit. I did give a Tyler Huntley over as one of my plays of the day on Sunday, and that did indeed cash. But yeah, the Bears just commit way too many flags pre-snap. They just don't look very sound. Caleb Williams, the jury's still out on him, and I'm curious to see what he's going to do. But in terms of the Ravens, I think if Lamar stays healthy, I think they're a very competitive team. Their defense looks really bad, though. But I think if they do sneak in, it'll be in a wild card.
Yeah, well, we talked about Cincinnati last week, and then they couldn't beat the Jets. And again, don't play any defense. So that division is a crapshoot. They'll get one team in there. So before we dive into the main games for this week, just wanted to talk about.
Whoa! How are we going to skip over the?
Well, it was big news.
No big news. Just the stay away game, the Texans.
Oh yeah,
that was a wild from that line movement to just the game itself.
I didn't send it out, but I said stay away.
The smart move to stay away from that game, but what a weird one.
Yeah, and
So
you know what?
weird.
You know what's even weirder this week is that Houston is 1.5-point favorites at 3-4 at home against Denver, who's 6-2.
So again, back-to-back being home.
They're really valuing Houston right now.
So weird. I don't know. I again say stay away.
Seeing Green, what do you think? I guess we could just dive into that game real quick. Denver at Houston. Houston's 1.5-point favorites. The total's 39.5. Denver 6-2. Houston, we saw them 2 weeks ago not do anything offensively. What do you think about this Houston team getting, favored at home again against a team that has a much better record than them?
Houston is my lock of the week.
Whoa!
Pick one team to win for any survivor pool. It's Houston this week.
Wow.
They opened up as a slight dog. Now they're a favorite. That's great.
Oh, they flipped. Okay, yeah.
In terms of the Texans, Surtain is out. This seems amazing. I feel like the market is very low on the Texans. They're undervaluing them big time.
I'm seeing them next month against the Bills, so I hope they're decent. But yeah, that's a weird line, Matt. That's either a stay away or you take Houston.
Yeah,
Houston's a lock.
I think after hearing him, that helps. That helps me feel confident.
I mean, even teasing Denver up to 7.5 seems like sketchy.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No.
Oh. Yeah, that's a weird one. But going off of, a lot of the favorites have been winning. I just want to go through some of the biggest favorites of the week. And, you guys let me know who you think has a chance of covering, if not winning outright, because we will get a dog at some point. Green Bay at home, 13.5-point favorites over the 4-4 Panthers. We have Detroit minus 9.5 at home against Minnesota. Chargers on the road, 9.5 at Tennessee, who I hate now. As you said, I'm a Vrabel guy. And there's one other big spread. Rams, 14.5-point favorites against the Saints and their rookie quarterback starting. Seeing Green, we'll start with you. Any of those dogs covering or outright winning, you think, or stay away from one of those big favorites there?
So the only one that really stands out to me is the Chargers Titans game. The line makes
I can't stand the Titans.
They're awful. Cam Ward has shown some promise, but he has no one to throw to. They just traded their top cover corner, Roger McCreary. Titans have a terrible defense. Again, a lot of flags like the Bears. their offense does not look very good either. The Titans are plus 400. I would think that the Titans would be maybe plus 1,000 even. That line is really, really sketchy to me.
All
I
right,
can't
so you're
imagine a
rolling with the
world.
Chargers there.
I can't imagine a world where where the Chargers don't cover, but it is the NFL, where anything can happen in any given week. I do love Cam Ward's under in passing yards, though, at 220. Jesse Minter's defense just looked amazing against the Vikings. Cam Ward's passing yard instead of 220. I would definitely look to go under for that this weekend.
Last week I sent it out over 200 because they trail a lot, so he's got to just chuck the ball. My game that I like, and then Matt, we'll hear what you think. Vikings getting 9.5 against Detroit.
I was going to say the Vikings.
I mean, it's
Division game.
division game. I like the coach. They still have weapons.
What is their quarterback situation like?
McCarthy this
Is
week.
it?
Yeah.
I know that there's
9.5 seems ridiculously high though for this game to me. Still with the weapons that Minnesota has, the coaching that they have. If anyone's gonna upset, I think it's them. I don't think my Packers are losing to the Panthers, although 13.5 is a lot of points.
A lot of points.
For a Panthers team that's 4-4. I'm personally going to use the Rams in Survivor against the Saints, playing the rookie off the bye here. But I do, yeah, so if I'm going to sprinkle on anybody, it's going to be Minnesota. They have the most stable situation. I can't stand the Titans, so that's what I'll go with there. Unless you have any other. Yeah,
No,
that's the one.
I was going to say, I think, out of those teams, the Vikings have the best chance to cover / win outright.
Yeah. But diving into some better games here. Colts at Steelers. Colts are -3.5 at the Steelers, seeing green. What are we thinking here? 1 o'clock.
So I want to preface by saying I'm a massive Colts fan.
Okay.
So it pains me to say this, but I do think the Steelers have a great chance to cover, if not win, this week. Mike
Really?
Tomlin, as a home dog, is 21-7-3.
Well, he lost last week.
He did lose last week. It was 21-6-3. And so I do believe this is a spot as a home dog, once again, that he comes in and at least covers, if not wins. But the Colts do look very dominant. Everything all around, defensively, offensively, they look very, very good. And so it pains me to say that, but the Steelers definitely do have some value this week, for sure.
I can't bet against the Steelers with this defense right now. It's a different Mike Tomlin defense. It's. I'm probably just going to stay away from that game, more look towards the total there. But with this Steelers defense right now, the way they look, I can't even tease them up to 10.5. I don't even trust them right now.
Wow. You don't trust them.
I'm a big Mike Tomlin guy.
I know you are.
But their defense, I mean, what have they proved to you the last 2 weeks?
I'm with you.
I'm pretty sure you watched both of those games,
I
and you're
know.
like, what the hell fucking is going on?
Can't believe that. You can't trust them.
You can't trust him. All right. Wise words from Mons. You can't trust Mike Tomlin, but you can trust the other Mike in Mike Vrabel. That's the dog. The other game, 4 o'clock window. We'll see if we can find a bar that'll put on sound for me. Chiefs, who I just saw Monday night, pummel the Commanders at the Bills. Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites. 52.5 is the total. I think this game slows down. I like the under here. Bills always got the Chiefs number at home, so Bills is a dog, teasing them up to like 8.5, or just taking them outright on the money line instead of the 2.5. Chiefs beat them in the playoffs. Chiefs are on a short week. Yes, the Chiefs look great right now, but Bills had a great game plan with the run last week, and they dominated them in the regular season. So I'm going with the under as an official play. Still figuring out the rest of that there, but seeing green. What do you think? Big game Sunday afternoon slate here. Who do we got?
So over under and result, I'm staying away from this game. It's a very interesting line, and I have no value on the Chiefs or the Bills. But the one play I absolutely love in this game, is James Cook over 10.5 receiving yards. In order for the Bills to keep this game close, James Cook's going to need to have a great game receiving. Josh Allen does not have many reliable targets. I mean, Shakir and Coleman, you could argue, but they really haven't been that helpful in terms of getting separation. James Cook's hit this in 3 out of the last 4 games against the Chiefs, and the one game he missed, he had still 5 receptions for like 7 yards. Just a bad beat there, but James Cook to get at least 10 or 11 receiving yards this weekend seems to be the best thing in that game.
Mons, what do you think? Chiefs, Bills.
I don't know. This whole season, I've been like downplaying the Chiefs and like hoping that it's been the start of the fall off for them, and then I've had to eat my words the last few weeks, and I cannot until Josh Allen actually does it and, consistently beats Mahomes.
He does beat him in the regular season.
In the regular season, he does, but I don't know.
We're talking about this week's game.
Chiefs are rolling. Chiefs are rolling.
Short week for the Chiefs, though.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
All right. Mahomes is a short favorite here. Kelsey got a touchdown for me. That was good. That was good. But hopefully we get it.
How was Arrowhead? Was it fun?
It's great.
Yeah.
They have just parking lots. There's nothing near there.
You were just boozing.
We were just boozing. Sat a little high up, but it was good.
Chilly. Was the nose a little red?
No, it was like you would have loved it. It was like mid-50s.
Oh, that's good.
No wind.
It's good.
Like I could have taken the sweatshirt off. Like I was feeling good, but it got pretty loud in there. There was a guy sitting in front of me on his phone a lot of the game, so not like doing work, like looking up. Like at one point he looked up strip clubs in Fort Lauderdale. I swear to God.
Nice.
I don't think I was like that fucked up that I don't remember that.
Hell yeah.
And I was about to say something to him, but like, sir, you're at an NFL.
You should have
game.
just told him like go to Diamond Dolls.
But yeah, so that Chiefs game was fun. Arrowhead is awesome. I'm going to Houston next month, so they're looking like they're better right now. 2 primetime games Sunday because we have the Thursday night game coming up. Seahawks Commanders is Sunday Night Football. Seahawks -2.5 at the Commanders. Seeing green. What do we think here?
I don't really like this game that much either, but I will say Mike McDonald is 9-1 on the road in his career, so it'd be pretty hard to go against him. But I don't really have much value on either primetime game. I think we're getting screwed with the primetime games this week, starting with tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think for this one, I just watched the Commanders, and I don't know, they just seem lifeless. Like they played a good first half, but even with Daniels playing and stuff, I don't think they have a big home field advantage. Seattle's been rolling this year, so I feel like I got to go Seattle. I haven't decided officially yet on a play for this game. I'll probably look at something with Jackson Smith in his receptions or something. He's been a beast this year. So that's my thoughts. Should be, I don't know, it's a weird Sunday night game in my opinion.
They've been given they've been given the Falcons and the Commanders a ton of primetime games.
Well, they were good at the end of last year,
They were.
both of them.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
With the young quarterback. I mean, Mariota's garbage, so.
Yeah.
Also, Debo's kind of garbage. He like, I was watching.
He sucks.
There was actually a lot of Commanders fans there. I was
Were there?
impressed. Yeah, I think people want to see Arrowhead and what it is because they'll eventually get rid of it, and it's in the middle of nowhere and all this. And then we have Monday Night Football, the last game we'll cover here. Cardinals at Cowboys. Cowboys are -2.5. Totals 53.5. I feel like I got to go like Cowboys team total over because they play no defense.
Yeah. They've just been humming that thing. And I mean, not for nothing. I will firmly say it now. They have the best receiving core in the league. That is
with Ferguson.
Oh my God,
Barry's guy Ferguson.
Barry's guy Ferguson, and then you throw in Pickens and CD. I mean that team.
Who would you say is second?
You'd probably still just have to throw it to Minnesota just because of Jay Jettas and Addison. Unless you want to give it to Pop Douglas and Kayshon Boutte.
What about the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are still.
They're nasty.
They're still. See, agree. What do we think though for Cardinals Cowboys? I feel like I'm going to look at some Cowboys just overs. Not even the game because I don't trust Arizona. But Dallas is 2-0-1 at home. What do we think?
These primetime games so far this season, we've gotten a lot of dogs. It's funny you mentioned looking at the team total for the Cowboys. I was actually looking at the team total last night for the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals have a lot of value this on Monday. If there was a side to take, I believe it is the Cardinals. High over-under, very high. I could see it being 24-24, going overtime or something. But I think the Cardinals team total would have value for me in that game. But again, the Cowboys defense has been atrocious. I think they just lost Trayvon Diggs. And so to me, the line's a little bit sketchy at 145 on the road. So I think the Cardinals would be the side I'd be eyeing.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Right before the trade deadline, actually, on Tuesday. I'm trying to make some fantasy trades. Then tickets as low as $18 to get into the Cowboys game. I love how ESPN shows this. You want to guess how little it costs to go to the Chiefs Bills game? The minimum get-in price. Nosebleeds.
I don't know. Let's go with like 280.
287.
What? Look at me.
I don't know if you were looking or what.
Can't see that. You have your
The Price is Right.
Jew monitor up.
Yeah, Jew monitor up. There's no even laptop. It's a very normal computer setup here. But seeing green, any last thoughts or locks of the week you got for NFL, college, NBA for this weekend for the people?
So, just to recap, I like Cam Ward's passing yards under 220. I like James Cook over in receiving yards over 10 or 11 and a half. And I think Bo Nix interception as well has really good value on it. So those are the three I'd really be eyeing. And then, of course, the lock of the week, Texans money line. Watch out for that.
So people should be taking these straight and not parlaying them, correct?
Correct.
People still will parlay them, we know. Seeing green, it's been great having you on the show, brother. How can the people, where can they find you on social media?
Seeing Green Bets on all socials. My main social I use is TikTok, but I have an IG and an X account as well. So make sure you follow me at Seeing Green Bets. And if you want to get tapped in, I'd love to have you. I'm profiting you every single day.
Awesome, brother. Well, appreciate the time, and we hope these bets for you cash this weekend, and we'll stay in touch.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
All right, brother.
Later, bro.
Talk to you soon. All right, bye.
Double club with the studio.
Dude, Winnable's got to take notes.
They need the studio.
Winnable's got to take notes. Love you guys. Dan, David, great guys. Got to take some notes.
Yeah, well, we got some other stuff to talk about for the last 10 minutes here. First up, I just want to discuss the World Series.
Great World Series. What
Very good. I'm even watching. I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dodgers are always going
18
to get a
fucking
crowd,
innings.
and Toronto's going to bring in like the Canadian crowd, like, you know, just people that don't.
Guerrero's a stud.
Vladdy is a beast. One of the best baseball players of our time right now. And like, obviously not like Shohei level, but I mean, you are that size. You can hit the ball 500 feet. He's not a liability on defense. By no means is he like, you know, elite, but he's not a liability. He plays very good first base. He can play third base if you need him to. And I mean, that dude, he lost some weight and it's showing because he's running. I saw he ran, someone clocked a 6.860 on him.
Oh,
You're talking about a guy going that size moving
He's a big
6.860.
motherfucker.
He's like a lineman that can run like a 4.7.
Why aren't they doing, though, for the playoffs, the runner on second thing?
It's smart. It's smart. I mean, seriously, Simon.
That's not me.
Oh, unbelievable. We got phones ringing in here, Ben. No, because it's not real baseball. The runner on second, I get it for the regular season, especially when, you know, towards the end of the regular season when it's just two dog shit teams playing each other and no one cares. But 18 innings, yeah, that sucked. I fell asleep in the 15th and I missed.
I did actually. I came back for the Chiefs game and I was like, I had it on.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I had it on, but I my friend I was staying with, they were trying to sleep, and when I didn't want to blast the volume, and I'm like dozing in and out. I'm like, oh,
Dude, it was
so
sick.
going
It was
on.
sick. I passed out in the 15th and woke up to the replay of the highlight of the.
The Dodgers got all the celebs out there, and all. Here come the fake celebs at the games again.
No doubt, always.
We had
Great World Series so far.
I don't know if Sydney Sweeney had watched a game before, but she did the intro the other night. I don't know why she was doing that.
Huge sports fan, Sydney Sweeney.
Apparently now, they're just throwing anybody out there to do ads. But so who do you, I mean, this episode will be out tomorrow. Actually, do you think the Dodgers come back?
This episode comes out tomorrow. There's no game on tonight.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know when Game 7.
Do the Dodgers come back?
And who's pitching Game 6?
I don't know. I haven't been following the series that closely. Is Grossman back?
I'm looking. That rookie last night was unbelievable.
know.
His story, I was watching after.
What a beach. Yeah, it's Gossman. It's Gossman. And,
Oh, it's versus the
Yamamoto.
Japanese guy. Yeah.
I think the Dodgers at least 4-7, and then
And then what happened? What happens in a Game 7?
I hate to say it just because it's so boring, but I really do think that the Dodgers come back.
What happens with the pitching though in a Game 7?
What do you mean?
Like, will they like just throw everyone in
I mean,
there?
dude, it's Game 7 of the World Series. It's
Everyone.
yeah, it's all
Like
hands on
Kershaw's gonna. I saw
Yeah,
him.
you could use
Why
Kershaw.
was he pitching?
because they needed him. They needed him for an out.
Yeah.
And I think Dave Roberts.
Is he hurt or something? What?
No, he's just not good anymore.
Oh,
Like he's just old and not that good anymore. But he wanted to get him like one last moment at Dodger Stadium, which he got.
Yeah, and he did his job.
He did his job. He got the out. He got out of a jam.
I was glad to see that because when he's been
He's
in
a
the game.
staple dude, bro. He's a staple
Yeah,
guy.
like Scherzer's an old man.
Yeah.
Huh? All right, so we'll see. That's your prediction. They come back there. I think the Blue Jays win in 7.
Really?
I think the home field gets them.
For baseball needs the Blue Jays to win. Because if the Dodgers win, it just again goes to show you can buy your ring.
Well, yesterday
Baseball
they
needs a
showed
salary
that like
cap.
there hadn't been a back-to-back since the Yankees, and the NL was like 75-76 or 2 nights ago when I was watching.
Yeah.
But on a more serious note, for the last 6 minutes, big topic to discuss. NBA and the gambling stuff, because we weren't on last week.
Yeah.
We were on, that happened after
Yeah.
the shitstorm there. What are your initial? I mean, the poker stuff's been going on forever, but
My take is that
I know you've been itching for this.
one, call me crazy. I think that we need to be spending our FBI time and money on a lot bigger things than some untaxed gambling money. That's just my take. God forbid the casinos don't get every dollar gambled in the United States of America. Anywho, on a more serious take on the whole matter, I will have no remorse or feeling bad or whatever the word is for these leagues and the commissioners and everybody who preach like integrity and blah, blah, blah. When you are allowing FanDuel, DraftKings, Hard Rock, Fanatics, all these books are paying these commissioners and the leagues hundreds of millions of dollars every single day.
And the TV networks, all of it.
All of it. They are lining their pockets. And yeah, I mean, you promote FanDuel like there's no tomorrow, and then you're shocked when one of your players has a fucking gambling allegation with them. Yeah. Oh no, like, I mean, I sent you the video of a ESPN bet when they're actively talking about, you know, Chauncey Billups and Rozier, and on the bottom of the screen, bet $10, get $150 in free play. Like, come on, like, what are you doing?
My whole thoughts generally on the situation are like, Terry must have been in for some other shit, because, like, dude, he got $250K dropped off. The guy's making like 25 mil a year. Like,
no, it's pretty simple. Like I said, like, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
You know, when you're playing poker at a mob game, the mob knows
it's been going on for a long time,
forever.
by the way.
Forever will go on.
Yeah,
it's never going to stop.
Yeah.
And they know who you are, and they know exactly what they're doing. Do they know that you could afford the $5 million marker that you owe them? Yeah, they do. But they don't care. They don't want that $5 million. Yes, $5 million.
They want leverage.
Great. They want leverage. Because when they can look at Terry Rozier dead in the eye and go, Terry, don't worry about the money. It's such a hassle to get your hands on that kind of cash without raising eyebrows. Just don't worry about the money. Just do us a few solids in the next few weeks. You know, when we tell you we need an under here, make sure that the under hits. Like, everyone's going to say yes to that. Everyone.
So do you think it's happening in the NFL?
I don't know about the NFL. I'm sure it has.
I feel like I mean, I played basketball growing up, not at a high level, but decent enough where, you know, there's more control over that, I feel like, than in NFL. I mean, if you're the quarterback, yes.
There's less
like
people,
a receiver, it's like
there's less people on the court or on the.
I mean, you can see Terry like just looking like shit in the game, like when you look at the highlights.
You know, it is kind of tough. I guess the only way that you could really, really throw one is if you're like a corner, if you're a quarterback
or kicker.
A kicker, or like,
you just
a left tackle, somebody who can like.
What subs is on the way?
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, you're good. How many we got coming?
Enough for us, at least.
He said he's bringing a couple trades.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
And
to
we're
see
gonna be the first ones here, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're not leaving, so.
We're getting first dibs.
All right. Well, in the back to the gambling ring here. So, what is the? No, that was hype, Ben. I loved it. What is So moving forward with the NBA, I mean, the poker games are still going to go on, but I mean, you know, these guys, like, why do you think someone like the mob just had something on him?
No, again, well, it's simple. Like, they want the leverage, and they're going to schmooze you and tell you all the things you want to hear. So it just, you know, it was a perfect storm, and they got caught.
I agree with you though. Like, there's a lot bigger issues than
brother. The
Eastern District of New York is spending their time on the fucking mob instead of
fucking Zoran.
Let's find trafficking, drugs, all of that stuff.
Find something on
that's a lot worse there. So
this little socialist are coming.
We'll see. It's very interesting that, you know, again, the NBA is having, I mean, Michael Jordan and the whole gambling thing in the 90s. The NBA always has something with these guys, and it's crazy because the NBA has less players than like an NFL, NHL. I don't know about MLB. No, they have like the least. There's like 12 guys on a roster.
Yeah.
So those guys are making a lot more money.
Yeah.
But they're always getting into this shit. I don't know if it's just the culture of the NBA or whatnot.
What do you mean by that? The culture of the NBA. What do you mean by that?
Just like the culture of the NBA.
What are you saying, Simon?
I don't know. The culture of the NBA is not great. It's all about the you know, the rap lifestyle and all that stuff. But I mean, So moving forward, do you think we see more of these busts from Mr. Cash Patel, whatever the fuck the guy's name is?
Cash Patel can suck me.
He is so
He
annoying.
fucking sucks. Dude's like acting like he won the Super Bowl with all these press conferences. Like, great, he took down a few mobsters. Big whoop.
He didn't even take any of the big names down.
Yeah, bro. Like he's taking down like the consiglieres of their third story.
Will Billups coach again? You think ever?
No, he's done.
He's made a lot of money though.
done.
I'm sure he's fine.
They got him.
Rozier's probably fine. Damon Jones and the whole LeBron
Oh,
thing.
I saw a report that Rozier was still going to be getting paid his full $25 million salary this year.
Holy
So, like, I mean, yeah, he's going to live for free in jail and he's going to get paid 25 M's. Yeah, I'm
Are they gonna put Terry in the same cell with Chauncey and Damon Jones there?
probably going to run a little poker game. Out there.
Also random. Well, as we wrap up here, why is LeBron out? You know, he was out for weeks during this thing
I don't know.
with the Damon Jones thing. I don't know, LeBron. I don't know. That's a little sketchy to me. That he's just, he can't be interviewed by people because he's not on the team right now.
This does go to show how much work Rob Manfred did to hide Shohei Ohtani, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's talk about
They
that.
swept
I
that
sent you
shit.
that thing.
Yeah, they swept that shit right under the table.
And now he's still dominating. They're just walking him every fucking time.
Nine. He got on base 9 times the other game.
Yeah.
3 home runs and fucking 5 walks.
I was watching the extra innings, so just walk them. Let's just get the Freddie Freeman after Mookie. Yeah. But no, glad we get to talk about those topics, guys. Great show, seeing Green on the show. Mons, we'll see if your Pats continue as long as maybe it's Patriots Packers in the Super Bowl. That'd be lovely there.
Drake Mays,
but we're gonna go have some What's Up Guys episode lock in before the weekend. Let's cash, baby.